What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, December 13th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, only place you get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comment section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to Prize Picks for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $100 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Pascal Siakam, John Collins, Gary Trent, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Scotty Barnes on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got Harrison Barnes, small forward, power forward eligible, just 5,100. I've got him projected for 32. The goal is 37. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. I'm expecting Harrison Barnes to just start to play his normal minutes again. So if he's in for 34 minutes, he's just shy of a fantasy point per minute guy. He's wildly underpriced for when he gets back to that mark. 17 points, 7.5 boards, 3 assists, a stock. Now it is a pace down spot against Toronto, but we're used to Harrison Barnes playing 35 minutes a game and being priced around 6K. He's 5,100. You get small forward, power forward eligibility. Just take advantage of the extra money that you're getting by rostering Barnes. At number 4, we're going to Terrence Mann, point guard, small forward eligible, which is massive. Then you get him at point guard, small forward, guard forward utility, only 4,400, projected for 28.5. The goal is 33.5. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. I got him in for 33 minutes here with no Paul George. We're talking 0.85 or so fantasy points per minute, 11 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, and a stock. Pace up spot against Phoenix, which I didn't totally expect either. This is just a case where you get a dream scenario from a positional standpoint, a dream price because Paul George is out. Terrence Mann should not be 4,400 and won't be if Paul George stays out for a couple of games. You're going to see the increased minutes. He's checking off every single box for today. Staying with the Clippers and taking a pretty big step up, it's Reggie Jackson, point guard eligible, 5,900, projected for 38. The goal is 40, and he is in the optimal lineup 26% of the time. I gave him 33 minutes. He gets a massive bump with no Paul George. We're talking like 1.15 fantasy points per minute now. 30% usage with no Paul George on the floor this season. Almost 20 points, 6 assists, 4 boards, and a stock. Again, slight pace up spot against Phoenix, but whether you're going to Jackson or whether you're going to Mann, both of these guys are not priced for the role that they have when Paul George is out. In at number 2, we're going to Chris Boucher, power forward center eligible, just 4,300, projected for 32. The goal is 33. He's in the optimal lineup 30% of the time. I gave him what I believe to be a fairly pessimistic projection of 26 minutes. He doesn't have to close against Sacramento. They could very easily go to a Siakam at the 5 lineup, but even if he played 22 minutes, he's still one of the 10 best plays on the day. 26 minutes, 1.25 fantasy points per minute, 14 points, 9 boards, an assist, a steal, almost 2 blocks. Look, if you know Chris Boucher is getting 26 minutes, he should be like 5,500 maybe, something like that. He is massively, massively underpriced. And the fact that you could also roster him at power forward, which on DraftKings is very important, really creates some additional flexibility. He's going to be massively owned today, and he should be. You got to be getting to Chris Boucher today. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite and least favorite of my contenders are. And finally, one last shout out. Go to Prize Picks, use the promo code Awesemo, get up to $100 on your first deposit. Number 1 across both sites, we've got Jalen Brunson, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,800, projected for 42. The goal is 40. He's in the optimal lineup 37% of the time. There's no Luka Doncic here, so Jalen Brunson is set to play 34 minutes. He gets a massive assist and usage bump with no Luka on the floor. I got him at 1.2 fantasy points per minute, 25% usage, 20 points, 8 assists, 6 boards, and a steal in a pace-up spot, 2.5 possessions over their average against a Charlotte team that is still very much depleted. There is no doubt about this one today. Jalen Brunson is your number 1 contender for the slate. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, December 13th. FanDuel version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win a little bit of loot. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.